And we are just seconds away from tip-off of Downey Christian out of Florida versus Spire Academy. This ought to be a fantastic contest. Spire Academy with a trio of stars, Mark Rocket Watts, LaMelo Ball, and Isaiah Jackson, against a very, very solid Downey Christian team. So we will turn it over to public announce for the starting assignments in just a few seconds. All right, we are about ready to go. It's Downey Christian, the home team, on the scoreboard. They are in white trimmed in, guess what, red and blue, red, white, and blue. And Spire Academy, the visitors, on the scoreboard in royal blue trimmed in white. This is a grind session event brought to you by Tanager Sports. Your broadcast team is Leroy Watson on play-by-play and Cullen Kreider on color. Cullen, we have been introduced to the world of media. Ball and the family had to make us sign releases so that we could be on screen.
I feel like I'm going to be on TV now. You know, I'm a little more nervous now.
Spire Academy. Tray ball on the way. No good by Terry Lockett. Rebound to Downey Christian. Long tray ball from Julian Newman. No good. LaMelo Ball with the rebound. To Lockett. Almost stolen by Downey. Lockett on the baseline, out to LaMelo Ball. He whips it over to Mark Rocket Watts. Tray ball, no good. LaMelo Ball, he'll drive, he'll dish to Isaiah Jackson. Reverse layup is good.
And the first time that I saw LaMelo play, that's what I was most impressed by, was his passing.
Yes.
In the first, it was a couple weeks ago at McCracken County, he didn't take his second shot until 9 minutes to go in the first half. So he really looks to score, or it really looks to pass, break down the defense, find the open man. And that's a lot like his brother Lonzo. Lonzo was known for being a gifted passer.
A foul committed by Myron Gardner, his first, team first.
For those of you that don't know, Mark Rocket Watts is a Michigan State commit. Newman off again on three.
Isaiah Jackson with the rebound and the outlet. Rocket Watts, it's good.
Yeah, Watts just took advantage of his size there. Back down, smaller Newman.
Julian Newman called for his first foul, team first. And to the line Rocket Watts.
What's his?
That's a turnover by Downey Christian. Ball will go back to Spire. 5-0 Spire Academy. Trey, no good by Terry Lockett. Rebound to Downey. Emmanuel Maldonado, long three, and it's good. Emmanuel Maldonado.
Yeah, Maldonado can shoot it. In the short film sessions that I've had in leading up to this event, he was one that did stand out to me. The kid can shoot the ball, very smooth. He's already shot an arrow into the crowd as well.
Julian Newman drives baseline. He gives it to Rohan Palmer-Smith. Palmer-Smith for three, and it's good. Downey Christian takes their first lead, 6-5.
And you kind of hear it in the crowd. They're kind of pulling for the underdog here in Downey Christian. They're going to like that.
LaMelo Ball for three. And the crowd goes nuts.
Yeah, they're going to like that. He's got unlimited range. I mean, there's no question.
He has. Stolen by
nice.
Spire.
Oh, yeah.
Myron Gardner for the two-hand jam. Carlos Felix, he's blocked by Isaiah Jackson, but we've got a foul.
And that's a great play by Jackson. I mean, Jackson, it feels like the Downey Christian had a break, but Jackson was waiting at the rim the entire time. He's the most gifted athletically on the floor, and so he'll be the rim protector for Spire.
And Coach Jermaine Jackson is not happy with that play call, with that foul call at all. Carlos Felix makes the first free throw. And Felix makes the second.
Come on, you gotta do better than that, man.
10-8, Spire on top. Terry Lockett, 4-3.
Yeah, and you've got to get these guys in more of a hurt. Ooh.
Rocket Watts, no good. Lockett, no good. Julian Newman, shot no good. Myron Gardner with the rebound. Outlet to Lockett, to LaMelo Ball. And Cullen, if we thought St. Louis Christian shot a lot of threes, wait till you see how many Spire puts up.
Right. Well, it's like I said, you know, LaMelo leads the team, and so he's got unlimited range. He's going to shoot the three. Watts will shoot it.
Myron Gardner.
And Byron Gardner, my goodness, that kid's got some bounce.
Yes, he does. 17-8, Spire on top of Downey Christian. Almost stolen by Terry Lockett. Out of bounds, belongs to Downey Christian. And Cullen, this is the MO of Spire. They jump on you so hard and so fast, you're digging out of a hole, and it's hard to fight uphill all afternoon.
Speaking of unlimited range, Julian Newman, he gets off to his start now with a deep three.
Rebound, Eduardo Peralta for Downey Christian. Here comes Newman picking his way through the crowd. Stolen. It's Rocket Watts. Oh!
Oh.
I think the referee doesn't know what he saw. I'm just being honest.
He hit him with the rondo, man. Rondo has made that famous because his hands are so big, but Watts, that was excellent.
It looked like
move.
2 steps to me. I mean,
I would have given him 3 if it was me anyway.
I would have to. I mean, that looked good. It's easy to get caught up in the ball movement and not watch the feet on that play. At any rate, here comes Spire again with the rebound and Rocket Watts.
And that's something about LaMelo as well. He wastes no dribbles at all. You know, that pass right there called for no dribble at all, and he sees that before it ever happens.
Poked away by Lockett. And Rocket Watts, he misses the dunk. Julian Newman with the rebound. Newman into the lane. Floater partially blocked by Isaiah Jackson.
This is going to be well, no. It was looking like a breakaway alley-oop there, but.
Trey ball is good. Rocket Watts. And Downey Christian says, okay, look, we got to catch our breath. 22-11 Spire with 11:09 left to go. Cullen, we are only 4 minutes and 51 seconds into this game. Spire already has put up 22
they'll put up over 100 points. I mean,
Easy.
I just think that's just how they roll. I mean, they put up points. Very talented. They've got talent all over the floor. They've got bigs. They've got guards. They shoot it well. They run the floor. That's a recipe for a very high score.
22-11, 11:09 left in the first half. Spire Academy in the lead. Now, the one repetitive theme I've seen, Cullen, and we'll see how this plays out, is Spire runs and gets leads that are so large that after a while they kind of lose focus.
Sure.
And other teams can rally a little bit. But, then again, I haven't seen them play a game that was closer than 20-plus points either.
Right.
It's just so hard if you're leading by 40, 45, 50 points to have the same focus that you've got when it's a close game. Danny Christian into the front court and miscommunication. Rohan Palmer-Smith just was not ready for that pass. LaMelo to Myron Gardner. He drives the baseline. He kicks it to Rocket Watts. Trey ball, no good. Rebound, Kieran Hill. Downey Christian stolen by Myron Gardner to LaMelo. He bounces it. Oh, Myron Gardner. Wow.
That was at the top of the square there when
It
the ball
was.
reached its height.
Stolen again, lob to LaMelo. He dishes it back to Rocket Watts. Coach Jackson wanted him to shoot that shot. LaMelo short. Yes. Isaiah Jackson for the dunk. Isaiah Jackson makes it 26-11.
Well, Coach agreed that Isaiah Jackson's dunk was a higher percentage shot.
Yeah. But he did want Rocket Watts to take that first three. And ball thrown out of bounds by Downey Christian. Okay, so, all right, so Coach Jackson is already issuing the challenge to Bella Vista. They are looking forward to that game tomorrow. 10 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the first half. Spire all over Downey Christian. Rocket, no good. And the rebound to Downey Christian. Julian
I'm glad
Newman.
you're taking the heat for that because that was definitely me. Since I was the only one calling yesterday. But he's all over you, so I'll let you take it.
LaMelo ball to Lockett to Rocket Watts, and I think he was trying to hit, it looks like he was trying to hit Terry Lockett again. Connection failed, but Downey Christian basketball, 9:38 to go in the first half. Floater in the lane, up, no good by Emmanuel Maldonado. Rocket Watts in the front court. LaMelo, Trey ball on the way, looks good. No, a little short. Rebound. That was picked off. And that's dunked. Carlos Felix. Basket is good. Myron Gardner. And he was fouled by number 0. I'll have to figure out who that is for you. But meanwhile, Myron Gardner with the dunk. He's got 8. Free throw makes it 9. 29-14. They almost turned that over on that pass. Julian Newman goes baseline. He kicks it over to Eduardo Peralta. Peralta scores it in the paint.
Strong move by Peralta. Good job to stay under control.
29-16, Spire in the lead. Isaiah Jackson, offensive rebound and dunk. They are just so talented and so explosive. They get points seemingly out of nowhere sometimes.
Well,
that was a simple offensive rebound. Next thing you know, the rim's rattling.
Yeah, especially after a shot that close. The guy with the best opportunity to get it is the one who shot it. He knows how to read it the best. He's the one that shot the ball.
So Gardner with the block. Isaiah Jackson tries to control that rebound, knocks it out of bounds. 31-16. Spire Academy all over Downey Christian right now. Julian Newman into the paint, and we got a foul. Foul committed by Terry Lockett. That is Lockett's first, team third. Tray ball on the way, no good by Peralta. Offensive rebound, blocked by Isaiah Jackson. And here they come, Rocket Watts. He gets it to LaMelo Ball, he goes baseline. Terry Lockett for three, it's off. Isaiah Jackson, offensive rebound. Rocket to LaMelo. He swings it over to Myron Gardner for the corner three. LaMelo with the rebound, and that's off the hands of Lockett. Controlled by Downey Christian. Tray ball up. Emmanuel Maldonado, no good. Myron Gardner controls the rebound. Terry Lockett, Euro, finger roll. Terry Lockett.
I love that move, and it creates, it covers so much space, and it's a nice job by Lockett to get to his right hand there.
Basket is good by number 0. I got to get his name, but the one thing about it, Colin, it is such a fun team to watch. The shots are going up. They're so athletic. They're so creative, and they're so unselfish. So Lockett shoots the 3 and makes it. Spire has doubled up Downey Christian so far, 36-18. And he just lost that one. .652 to go here in the first half. Terry Lockett for 3 in the corner, no good. Julian Newman with the long rebound. Newman, tray ball, no good. Rebound, Isaiah Jackson to LaMelo. What's he gonna do? Oh, Isaiah Jackson almost threw in a spectacular shot. The crowd is buzzing over the attempt. Emmanuel Maldonado.
Jackson and Ball and Watts, they really get that buzz going in the crowd. And Jackson's just got that ability to bring everybody off their feet.
Peter Filippovity into the contest for Spire, replacing Terry Lockett. Myron Gardner drives the lane, no good.
Gardner's tough, man. He may be the best athlete on this team. I mean, I know it's
and that's saying something.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to say considering Jackson. Jackson's got the better size and length. But this kid, he is very bouncy. He's got that explosiveness that you look for in the D1 athlete.
And he gets off the floor the second time just as quickly as he does the first time, and that's what really makes him special. Gardner makes the second. 37-20. So into the game for Spire is number 30, Carrington McCaskill. If you have a program, he's number 11 in your programs. LaMelo ball to Filipovity. Hook, no good. Filipovity chases down the loose ball. Myron Gardner, no good. Rebound, Eduardo Peralta. Manuel Maldonado going to work. To Julian Newman. Long three from Newman. No good, no rim. Comes Rocket Watts. Lob, and there it is. Carrington McCaskill.
This pressure Spire's put on is really
LaMelo ball,
putting
that's
on
his.
Downey.
Oh, excuse me. I thought it was his first basket. No, it's his third basket, but his first basket in a while.
Yeah.
They put up so many shots, it's easy to forget.
Yeah, 41 points with 5 minutes left.
Wow. Newman, shot blocked by Carrington McCaskill. Gardner, it looked like a goaltending to me. Yes, that's goaltending.
Oh, that was an easy call.
So that basket will go to Eduardo
Spire's coach
Peralta.
doesn't agree, but it wasn't even close.
Rocket Watts to LaMelo. LaMelo was trying to go backdoor to Filipovity, knocked out of bounds by Downey Christian. Myron Gardner, tray ball on the way. It's good. Myron Gardner, 13 points here in the first half to lead all scorers.
Yeah, and he continues to show his versatility. It's a nice shot there.
Basket
as
good,
well.
Eduardo Peralta. And, you know, Myron Jackson has not been taking the volume of threes that, let's say, Rocket Watts or LaMelo has, but he's got a really nice stroke out there.
Yeah, Gardner, he can shoot it. Like I said, he's showing he can do pretty much anything. You know, he's got most of his baskets going to the rim, but shows that he can step out and shoot it as well.
Three ball on the way from Eduardo Peralta, no good. Emmanuel Maldonado with the offensive rebound. Julian Newman, long three, no good. LaMelo to Rocket Watts. Step back three is short. Rebound, Maldonado for Downey Christian. 46-24. Spire by 22. And basket is good by number 0. LaMelo ball, offensive rebound. Put back, no good. Julian Newman into the lane. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Carrington McCaskill. Rocket Watts. Step back three, short. Long rebound pulled in by Jordani Velgra. He loses the ball out of bounds.
It's something you don't see every day. Rocket Watts sat here, talked to his coach on the floor for a whole trip back and forth down the floor without moving from one spot. And then once they got the defensive rebound, he took back off. So, like, 2 possessions happened without him moving from one spot on the floor. So it was 4-on-5 the whole time. It's pretty comical, really.
That they've got the firepower to withstand 4
Maybe
on 5
he
for
told
2
him to
possessions.
just keep shooting the ball because that's what he's
Probably,
doing.
because that's definitely what he's doing. Carlos Felix drives baseline, and it's good.
Nice take. Was challenged
Very
by
nice
Jackson.
take.
Took it straight to his chest.
That's the second foul on Isaiah Jackson. 4th foul on the team. Felix misses that and 1 free throw. Comes Carlos Felix on the drive. Jackson skies to clear that rebound. Rocket Watts floater is good.
He's tough, man. When I watched Spire again at McCracken County, he was one of the guys that quickly caught my eye.
Isaiah Jackson, no good. Offensive rebound by McCaskill, no good. Carlos Felix, dunk in transition. LaMelo Ball, Trey Ball is good. LaMelo Ball with 10 in the first half. Isaiah Jackson just went up and said, hey, this is my ball. And LaMelo dunks it on the other end. Newman misfires. Peralta, no good. Carrington McCaskill, the defensive rebound. LaMelo,
Nice.
no good. McCaskill with the rebound and tip, no good. Carlos Felix to Julian Newman. It's short. Newman just can't quite get his range going right now. LaMelo Ball. Pete Filipovity, no good. Carlos Felix with the rebound.
I think everybody on the court is a little tired right now. They've been getting up and down now for a few minutes straight.
Julian Newman. So we've got a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout for Spire Academy. 37.7 seconds left to go in the first half. And I think he just wants to get a few subs in. I really don't even think they're going to do much strategy right now. Like you pointed out there, Colin, it was getting a little ragged. Everybody needed a blow. Coach Jackson realized that. So he's going to get some fresh players out on the floor.
He's asking them, why aren't you running the floor? So if you're tired, then you got to sit down. And so, he wants his guys to keep playing hard.
37.7 seconds left in the first half, and Spire well in the lead, 53-32. And if you're Downey Christian, yeah, you're down 21 points, but still, Spire hasn't gone so far away that this thing is over. They've got to remember that. Carrington McCaskill for three. Julian Newman splits the crowd. Turns it over. That foul on Carlos Felix, his first team third. Andre Polk makes 2 free throws. Two seconds. Trey ball on the way. Emmanuel Maldonado. Shot no good. So the first half is over. And our score is Spire Academy 58, Downey Christian 32. All Spire Academy. And once again, they were everything that they are cracked up to be. They shoot well. They're athletes. They play hard.
It's talent.
Yep.
They've got too much talent, and it's hard to keep up with those guys. Like we said, you've got a Michigan State commit at your point guard. LaMelo, one of the top-ranked players in the country. Jackson, top 20 player in the country. It's a lot of talent on one floor.
It's easy to forget that LaMelo Ball has already played professional ball in Europe.
Of course, yeah.
Isaiah Jackson plays for the Team USA program. Awful lot of talent. and they like to come out and just hit you in the mouth and see, are you going to crumble? And so I wouldn't say Downey Christian has crumbled. They're 26 points down at the half. If they stay composed, they can make a run at it. And, they're 26 points behind. So maybe victory is out of the way, but they can at least make it closer and keep the show going in the second half.
And Spire is not going to back off. So they'll keep the pressure up. They'll keep gambling. It allows them to gamble for a lot of steals, which they're good at because they've got a lot of length. And that's, that's how you beat teams, with your pressure and your length.
So we will take a break, and we will be back and get you ready for the second half. This is the Grind Session event brought to you by Tanager Sports. I'm Leroy Watson on play-by-play, joined by Cullen Kreider on color. We will be back in a few.
Bella Vista will be matched up with Spire. So it'll be Paul versus Zion.
It's halftime, and Spire Academy all over Downey Christian, 58-32. And in the first half, you had 3 players in double figures for Spire Academy, led by number 16, Myron Gardner with 13. LaMelo Ball and Rocket Watts with 12 each. Terry Lockett chipped in with 8. Isaiah Jackson scored 6. And Carrington McCaskill off the bench with 5. Andre Polk off the bench. For Downey Christian, Carlos Felix leads the way with 8. Julian Newman and Eduardo Peralta with 6 each. KJ Davia, number 0, off the bench with 4. Emmanuel Maldonado with 5. And Rohan Palmer-Smith with. So I guess the question for the second half is, can Downey Christian stay relatively close? Can they claw back into this game? Or will Spire continue to run away and hide? We will find out that much and more in just a couple of minutes. We hope you are enjoying the Big Baller Beatdown live from Marshall County High School in Benton, Kentucky. This is a grind session event brought to you by Tanager Sports. We'll be back in right at 2 minutes for the start of the second half. All right, it's time for the second half. Downey Christian will start the half with the ball. And look at this. I think Spire's in a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, I saw them play that a lot the first time I watched them play. And like I said earlier, they've got a lot of length. So that's when that zone will work.
I just didn't think today they would pull it out, but they have. Rocket Watts to Isaiah Jackson. Wow, he is so special. Even when he misses a shot, you can just see it oozing from him. Rocket Watts with the long rebound. He directs Terry Lockett to the corner for the tray. No good.
You see LaMelo do a lot of that.
Myron Gardner.
He's got that timing to where when the defensive rebounder comes down with the ball, as soon as his ground hit the feet, he's there to slap it out. He does that a lot.
Carlos Felix attacks Isaiah Jackson. Jackson collects his third foul, first of the half for Spire. Carlos Felix to the free throw line, shooting a pair. Felix makes the first. He misses the second. LaMelo Ball, no good. Isaiah Jackson with the offensive rebound to Myron Gardner.
That's 17 for Gardner.
17 for Gardner already. LaMelo Ball in transition, reverse layup, no good. Carlos Felix with the rebound. And LaMelo pokes that one away, but it's picked up by Emmanuel Maldonado. Maldonado for the long three ball, it's good. Rocket Watts for three.
And Rocket Watts hits him right back. It's exactly what his coach just said. Hit him right back, and he does. Uh-oh.
Maldonado for three.
That was through his legs. He goes through the legs of Watts, and now Watts back at him again.
It looks like we've got an individual battle going on, a game within the game. I'm interested in seeing how this one turns out, Cullen.
Let's see if Maldonado will look for his shot again. They're going to put some pressure on him this time. They ought to skip it here. Cross court. Maldonado's wide open.
He's wide open, and he's begging for the ball. (65-39), still a 26-point game. Stolen. It was swatted by Isaiah Jackson, and then he got it to Mark Rocket Watts. And back to Jackson for the thunderous dunk. Julian Newman. Elbow jumper is good. Newman with 8. Scoreboard has him at 10. I just think the scoreboard is wrong. I've got him for 8. Myron Gardner, no good. KJ Davila with the rebound. Julian Newman to Maldonado to Carlos Felix. He goes baseline. Newman. Tray ball is short. Offensive rebound. Downey Christian. I think they're going to call a foul on Isaiah Jackson. Yes, on Isaiah Jackson. That's his fourth. Second on the team in this half. Rohan Palmer Smith is at the free throw line. He missed the first. He missed them both. Rebound, Myron Gardner. Terry Lockett for 3, a little short. Emmanuel Maldonado with the rebound. Almost stolen by Terry Lockett.
Well, the game's kind of come to a halt here as far as momentum either way. It's, you know, other than the 2 threes that Maldonado just made and Watts with the answer. That's the most
Rocket Watts with the
we've seen in a
steal.
while.
Lockett in transition. LaMelo Ball blocks it from behind. Rocket Watts. Bounced it to himself and slammed it home. You know, this brings up a philosophical question, Cullen, and, you know, games like this, I guess we can discuss philosophical questions. Scoop reverse layup, Carlos Felix. Does this game prove that you don't have to play stellar defense in order to win a basketball game?
Well,
Spire is just daring you to outscore them, and they've got so many options. How do you outscore them?
well, I just think they're just Downey's just outmatched. I mean, it's the talent level on Spire,
Myron Gardner assists LaMelo Ball.
which is on display with every alley-oop that they throw. You know, they're just on another level. And if they were playing a team, you know, Coach Jackson called him out just a minute ago, called Bella Vista out. So we'll see what happens whenever they play. You will not see this type of lead. You won't see this type of blowout. I think that'll be a close game because they can match them with their height and their length.
Wow. That ball goes all the way up into the stands.
Oh, man, that was
And you
great.
know what? I think the referees are lucky that ball came back out.
That was great. Yeah, somebody should have kept that and got an autograph on it
There you
later
go.
in the game.
Now Maldonado that was a silly shot. Come on. Yeah. It was 30 feet away, and he's just firing. And that's the danger of playing against a team so talented. Sometimes you yourself might do something totally out of character like what Maldonado just did. LaMelo Ball. And there we go. Now it's LaMelo's turn. Spire is playing 4-on-5. Maldonado, tray ball on the way. It's good. So Maldonado stepped back into regular range, and he made the shot. Myron Gardner continuing to show the inside-outside ability. Yes, he's a great athlete, but he can shoot it too. And I promise you, this is the third time I've seen this team play. I did not know Myron Gardner could shoot it this well. Rocket Watts to Isaiah Jackson. Wow, 82-48, and there are over 10 minutes left in this game. KJ Davia.
And to piggyback on what you're saying with Gardner, and not to take anything away from him at all, but, you know, the threes that he has made, other than that one was contested a little better. But the others are just practice shots, you know, and he can just take his time. And, you know, you got to have better closeouts. But, hey, anytime you make three out of I'm not sure that he's missed a three yet. Maybe one
I
or
haven't
two.
seen. I think he's 3 for 3.
I think that is his third three, and so he's showing the skill.
But I tell you, the most impressive thing to me about Spire is the way they share the basketball. You've got 3 individual talents like Watts, Ball, and Jackson. And even Lockett and Gardner, they don't do a lot of just, hey, clear out, dribble, drive.
Right.
They're sharing the ball. The ball is moving so fast, it's hard to keep up with it. It's beautiful basketball. And that's really, to me, the key to why they score so easily. They're sharing the ball.
They're all skilled passers, you know. I mean, they're making the right pass at the right time. You know, passing so much about timing and location.
Yep.
You know, hitting your shooters in the right spots where they like to catch it.
Knowing your personnel.
Exactly.
That shot was
be a dunk.
blocked. Rocket Watts, another one. A self-assisted dunk with authority.
Yeah, and he's looking at his forearm there.
And I think that was Newman.
I never had any experience with this, but what he's doing, he's dunking so hard. He's putting a pounding on that forearm when he's dunking the ball.
And the foul is called on the play. I think that's Lockett they're going to get.
And here's what you're going to see a lot of now is, and it's been going on for a while in this second half, but Spire's built such a lead. They literally, of course, the coach has come out on the floor and stopped a player twice and stopped him on their side of the court. where they're not playing any defense.
Isaiah Jackson.
But what that's going to lead to is a lot of runouts and a lot of dunks.
And goaltending there on Jackson. Give that basket to Eduardo Peralta. And Coach Jackson just told his starters, you got about 2 more minutes. And he's going to clear the bench. You're up 35. Rocket Watts, long tray, no good. Carlos Felix with the rebound. Carlos Felix going to go coast to coast. Lays it in. Carlos Felix quietly having a good game with 15 points. Myron Gardner.
Gardner's going to kiss the rim before it's all said and done.
I believe so. My goodness, he gets up. Maldonado. That's his 4th 3 of the second half, his 5th 3 of the game. LaMelo to Isaiah Jackson.
16 for Jackson.
10 in the second half. Stolen by Jackson. He gives it to Terry Lockett. Off the glass to Jackson. Jackson misses it. 93-59. And it's moments like these, Cullen, it's easy to lose your focus and miss a bunny like that.
Well, it was a little late. The timing was off, is all it was. Jackson got too far underneath the rim. I really thought they would throw it to Gardner again. He was coming down the left side on the left wing. It would have been more towards him.
Davia, no good. Into the game for Spire is Andre Polk. Tray ball on the way, and it's good. Terry Lockett. Newman, no good. Offensive rebound in. Eduardo Peralta. Rocket Watts, no good. Carlos Felix with the rebound to Peralta, and the basket is good. Peter Filipovity in, replacing Myron Gardner. Gardner with 27.
Peralta couldn't get up high enough for the dunk. And LaMelo, if LaMelo gets one more rebound, Leroy, that'll put him for a triple-double.
Wow.
So he'll be looking for that rebound here. You can guarantee that.
We had the exact same thing in Mustang Madness. He had about 6 minutes left, and he could not get one more rebound.
Well, I would say they're probably leaving him in just, I'd say they're leaving him in just for that. Sorry, I got caught up there with what the referee's telling him is you've got to, it's just like out of bounds. You got to establish both feet over the line.
96-63. Spire Academy on top. Maldonado step back 3 blocked by Peter Filipovity.
Yeah, that's
Andre Polk with the rebound. Rocket Watts tried to connect with LaMelo. Missed it. Emmanuel Maldonado will go coast to coast. Finger roll is good. Emmanuel Maldonado, 19 points, including 15 on tray balls. No good, Terry Lockett. You know, Cullen, here's something about Spire that people don't talk about a lot. They are really fast in addition to being athletic and explosive. And it's so easy to get caught up in the other plaudits about them and not realize, hey, these guys have some great straight line speed and they have great functional speed.
Yeah, I mean, they can get up and down the floor with, with anybody in the country. And, you know, with length and explosion that kind of goes hand in hand, you know, with speed. And it's, you know, most of that stuff is stuff you can't coach. You know, they're blessed with that length, their size.
Julian Newman makes the tray ball. Filipovity is fouled. A foul on Jordani Velgra. His first, team first. And Peter Filipovity will go to the line
So
and
yeah,
shoot fair.
I was just about to say here, he made the basket. He called for 2, so it's going to be a basket good. He's going to give him the continuation, I believe. Otherwise, it's out of bounds underneath.
Good point, because if it's in the act of shooting, you've got to give him the basket because he did make it.
Now, I don't understand now because I heard him say it's still 2 shots. So I don't know.
That should be impossible because that's their first foul of the second half. That's interesting. I've never seen that.
No, I'm a little confused by that, but
Because if it's continuation, you got to count the shot. But anyway,
I'm not sure that Steve saw. I know Steve. I'm not sure he saw it go in, but I'm still.
I guess
know
not.
he was told that it went in.
Andre Polk assist LaMelo Ball. Eduardo Peralta.
Let's see if LaMelo will go get this rebound. No.
Stolen. Maldonado. Whoa, he slid that pivot foot. I guess they missed it. Floater in the lane, no good. Andre Polk with the rebound. The dunk is good. Andre Polk now into the game. Number 11. I'm assuming that's one of the kids who had a different jersey. Emmanuel Maldonado for 3. He's got 22 points.
It's not often that you can get a rise out of the crowd, you know, when you're down 30, but Maldonado has found a way to keep everybody involved in this game with his good ball handling and great shooting here this afternoon.
6 trays for him so far on the evening.
And I stand corrected a while ago. LaMelo does have the triple-double. He did pick up another rebound.
Already, okay. Maldonado. He's got 25.
No timeout for Spire. I thought Coach Jackson was wanting to get the guys out of the game, but
Filipovity. So the starters are all out now. Rebu Powell. He's probably the most popular player on the whole team.
That's what I was going to say. The biggest ovation of the night at McCracken County was when he hit a 3 in the corner. Now you got one-on-one with Paul and Newman.
Step back 3 for Maldonado, no good. Andre Polk.
This is the matchup that everybody wants to see. They cheer on Paul for his defense.
Filipovity off the lob.
We better take cover over here because Spire is pushing all their players.
Coach Jackson. Is 11 Cameron Taylor? So 11, who just scored that highlight dunk, that's Cameron Taylor. He was number 20 in your program. And Taylor, I think, is called for the foul on Julian Newman. That's his first foul, team fourth foul.
Somehow this has become a premier matchup in this game.
And I know the fans were chanting Julian Newman with the cry of overrated a little bit earlier, and I think the last guy on the bench for Spire guarding him has them fired up. That's my guess. And Reba Powell, he comes down, runs right to the corner. And the ref thought Coach Jackson wants to send in a sub. I don't think he's got any subs left. Cameron Taylor drives, and he is fouled. I think he's fouled by KJ Davia. Yes, Davia, that's his second, team second. So, number 11, Cameron Taylor, to the free throw line. And he makes the first. 116-76. A minute 2 left to go in the contest. He makes both. One minute to go in the contest.
I think Maldonado will oblige here and go after this matchup.
Wow. And he lobbed it, scored it. KJ Davia. So Reboot brings the ball up himself this time. Stolen from behind by Maldonado. Emmanuel Maldonado, no good. Andre Polk with the rebound, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Carlos Felix. Stolen by Kieran Hill. Maldonado scores it over Carrington McCaskill.
Ooh.
Carrington McCaskill, reverse layup, no good. Carlos Felix, this will probably be the last play of the game. He goes for the dunk, and he's fouled. And the referees say that's enough. Entertaining contest, to say the least.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. We got entertainment, and that's what sometimes that's what basketball is all about. We want to see entertainment. That's what puts people in the stands.
And so I don't know who's going to be selected as player of the game.
I would have to say it had to be Gardner.
Gardner or LaMelo with the triple-double.